Hello horror fans, and welcome once again to the Horror Obese. Tonight I'll be talking about some DVDs, Blu-rays, and VHS I recently purchased. I'll start with the ones I got from Goodwill, here where I live. Oh, the first one I got is Wishmaster 1 and 2. Now, I thought this was a good buy. So, apart from the movies, I like the little booklet it comes with. Which has production notes on both films. I thought that was cool addition to it. And I'm not that fond on how, it's got one side and one side. That's okay, I guess. While I was there, I also got Wishmaster 3, which I thought was very cool now that I got the trilogy. And it also comes with production notes, so that's always cool to know what goes behind the scenes. So that was awesome. On that same visit, I got The Rage, Carrie 2. Now, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. I just thought it was, I hadn't seen it in a while, and I thought, get it on VHS, why not? Give it another look. Hopefully it stands the test of time. And my favorite of that day has to be Evil Dead 2. Now, everyone that knows me knows that the Evil Dead 81 is my favorite horror movie of all time. So anything with Evil Dead, anything related to Evil Dead, I'm gonna love. So this was awesome that I got, so that's cool. And on my next visit, I got I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I haven't seen this one. I've heard it's not all that. But I was thinking of making going back and looking at them and then give my opinions on them. So now that I got this, hopefully this is the third one. I'm not quite sure. I've only seen the first and second actually. So I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer. And then my favorite of that day is 28 Weeks Later. Now, I enjoyed this one a little more than the first one. Not that the first one was a bad movie. I thought it was a very cool movie. But I like this one a little better. So, this would be one of my favorite sequels. So, I think it did a little better than the first one. Well, at least that's just my opinion. Okay, that's what I got on Goodwill. Those two visits I did. Then I went to Walmart. The first one I got was Monster Movie Mix or Beyond the Grave. It's that one side, and on the other side, it's got Monster Movie Mix, Terror Beyond the Stars. Now, you don't see what's in it, so it's more of a surprise. And you got The Corpse Vanishes, Night Fright, Killers from Space, Destination Space, The Passage Beyond, The Blunder, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Tales of Frankenstein, Verdict from Space, Flash Gordon, Return of the Androids, Captain Zero Meter, and Johnny Jupiter. Now, most of them, if you see the minutes, are kind of like shorts. Like, for example, Blunder says here it's 26 minutes, and The Passage Beyond is 29. And you get another one's like Tales of Frankenstein is also 29 minutes. So, but for $3, why not? After I went again, I got another monster movie mix, Alien Threat, and Deadly Attack. I like the covers though. You gotta give that to it. And on this one, once again, it's a surprise. You get Night of the Beast, Night of the Bloody Beast, The Alien Factor, The Amazing Transparent Man, The Return of Andrew Bentley, Flash Gordon, Planet of Death, Test Flight, Man with a Watch, Rocky Jones, Escape into Space, Sneak Attack, Curtain Call, Let It Rain, and Dark Stranger. And just like the first one I showed, it's got a couple of 20-minute long movies, so they're shorts, I would think, maybe episodes. So that I got from there. On that visit, I also got me House of Darkness, House of Light. I like the cover. The covers would caught my attention, so I thought that was pretty creepy. And then, as soon as I read the back, it's an Andrea Perron interview, House of Darkness, House of Light, and it talks about, I guess it's a documentary maybe. It's got reenactments. It's based on the farmhouse that inspired the blockbuster hit The Conjuring and the people that were involved. So it says here it's got footage, reenactments that support her story that it's true. So you got that. Besides that, you got The Devil's Partner, Cruel Will, Haunting Sarah, and The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm, which is a documentary also. I was going to watch that on Amazon Prime last time. Good thing I did it. Well, maybe I should have watched it. But anyways, I got it. And this was also three something. They're like 347, something like that. So I thought that was cool. And then I got this one. The House is Not a Home. This one caught my attention at the cover. It's got that bloody palm print. And then I read the back. Some festivals it went through. It says, when an unknown evil traps the Williams inside their new home, the family members must band together to fight an entity more evil and powerful than anyone would ever imagine. So, obviously it's a haunted house movie, so got that. Then, today, I went to Cashland, here where I live, and I got me some very cool stuff. Now, all these are all Blu-rays, and this whole thing was $12. And I got Krampus. Now, I haven't seen Krampus yet. And it's a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So that was cool. Then I got American Werewolf in London, the full moon edition. This alone is badass. It's got I Walked with a Werewolf and Beware of the Moon, which is that documentary. I can't wait to see it. And then I also got Ghostbusters 1 and 2 Blu-ray. Now this one this is the booklet. And I thought that was really, really cool. Let's see if we can get a better look at it. So that was that. And then I've seen the television version of this movie. It's one of Guillermo del Toro's movies that I haven't really seen well, but I thought this was a perfect buy. It's Pacific Rim 3D. I like glare. It comes with the Blu-ray 3D, the Blu-ray, and the DVD plus the digital HD. So I thought that was cool, and it's got that cover, that slip. That was awesome. So I got that today, and then I went to another Goodwill. This was in Bellevue. It's a town further from where I live, and I got Straight Into Darkness. Now this is about when two young American GIs desert their platoon in the final days of World War II. They will find themselves struggling against all odds to stay alive. Their strange and violent journey will bring them together with a band of orphans who are expertly trained killing machines in an attempt to defeat the Nazis. A haunting and powerful war film that is unforgettable. Also, filmed by Jeff Burr. I remember him from Stepfather 2. I know he did some Full Moon movies. So I picked it up. It sounded cool, so I said, why not? Then picked this one called Vinyan or Vinyan. And this one, a couple leaves the civilized world behind and descends into a living nightmare in this chilling horror thriller. 6 months after losing her only child in the Southeast Asia tsunami, Jian is convinced she sees him in a film about orphans living in the jungle of Burma, while her husband is worried that she's losing her mind. He still agrees to take her to search for their son together. Introduced to a dangerous gang of human traffickers, they find themselves alone and stranded in the middle of a treacherous jungle set upon by a band of feral children. Has their search for their son led them to a fate more horrific than death? So, the cover looked cool. I know I've seen it somewhere, so I picked it up. And I know I've seen this one at the pages of either Fangoria or some of the magazines I read, which is Black Water. So that was cool. Then I picked up Hobbs Inn. And I'm sorry about that. This is Lacey Cole, a beautiful young widow living in an isolated cabin in the forest of the great American Northwest. Is forced to fight for her very survival when she lets a stranger into her life. Michael Bodine, a serial killer and demented genius with bizarre psychic powers, takes on the personality of Lacey's dead husband, lulling her into a state of open trust and romance. When Michael reveals his true identity, a life and death struggle begins, pitting Lacey's ingenuity against a consummate evil genius. That sounded cool. It's if I read it right. Kind of illiterate. So I got that. And then I got Gothika. I really like the movie. It's not that bad. And I thought this one was the best one I got there, which was 2-disc special edition of Hardware. The only thing bad about this one is that the top broken. The discs look pretty awesome. So I got that. And then I got myself some VHS. We got the Darkman, Darkman 2, and Darkman 3. And last but not least, my favorite of the VHS that I got is Creepshow. I would have been more amazed if it was a clamshell, but beggars can be choosers. Well, that is what I got so far. As always, hope you like what you see. Thanks for watching. Now, on to the next video.